In this clip we're going to look at inscribing a pentagon into a given circle. So looking at this example here, you'll see that we have a circle that we're given. What we've then done is we've taken the diameter, so we've just drawn through the centre line to the outside edges and created a diameter. Then we've got to divide that into the number of parts that relates to the amount of sides we want. So in this case we want a pentagon which has 5 sides. So we've got to divide the diameter into 5 parts. So we take off an angle, a line at any given angle, and it doesn't matter how long it is. I like to keep within the circle. And then we divide that into 5 parts, take our last one down to the end point and parallel lines back through. So we're just dividing that into 5 parts. We don't need the 5 parts, we just need this number 2. We always use the number 2 to create our first point for our side. And I'll show you what happens here. So we have our circle. I'm going to take a set square. I could use my parallel rule, but I'm just going to put a set square through it. It doesn't exactly matter whether it's horizontal or not. Put it through a diagonal line. Down here, you can do it down, you can do it up, you can do it wherever you want. Random angle. I'm going to get my compass, grab this little baby one here, and I'm just going to set it so that hopefully 5 marks will end up within the circle. What have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my 5th one. So I didn't make them very big at all. So to do these, I'm going to actually use my 2 set square, parallel set square technique. Grab my construction pencil again. I'm going to take the last one so it lines up for a parallel line down to the end of my diameter. Okay, so that should go right down to the end there, as you can see. Now, because we only need the 2, I'm going to go along to 2 and take that up. And we can see there that that point right about there is where it intersects. We need to be very accurate with this. And the next step is to take the compass, and you can see here that we've got these 2 scribe lines running from either end down. What they are is from either end of your diameter with your full diameter. Make sure you're spot on. Is just an arc down from either end. And that gives us an intersection point down the bottom there. From that intersection point, we're going to run back up through number 2. So see they've gone from this intersection, run back up through the 2 point. Now make sure you get the 2 where it hits on the diameter, not back over here on the division line. So I'm just going to go make sure I'm right on there, line it up nicely, and there it is, right there. So that point right there represents that E there, and so from here to here should be the length of my side. So from there to there should be the length of my side. So before we do that, let's get our I'll just put a construction line through there. Could go straight into an outline if I wanted, but just for this purpose I'll put a construction in so you can see where I'm going. So that's going to be the length of my side. Come down here, make sure I'm right on it. So I'm going to swing there, swing back over this side, give me length there, I'll come around to here, got one down there, one down to there, and that one across the bottom. See there, it's pretty close. Pretty close isn't good enough, it should be spot on. So you've only got to be a fraction out here on this point. That there. A fraction out here on this point, or a fraction off here, or on here, or wherever you go, and you'll end up having a millimetre or so distance between your points. So make sure that everything's spot on. Then you can put in your outline. You'll notice that there's not a lot of contrast between my outlines and my construction lines in these examples. I'm using a 2H pencil for my constructions, and I'm pushing a little bit harder than normal so that you guys can actually see what's going on, otherwise the camera doesn't pick it up too well. But for your drawings with your 4H pencil, please make sure that you press nice and lightly and make really faint construction lines. And there is your pentagon. Recapping on that, you have a circle, you've got a centre point, you can take a line through the centre point from the outside to the outside, doesn't matter what angle you do it. Remember, that's going to rotate your pentagon though. If you do a vertical one, it'll sit around vertically. Then that diameter, divide it into 5 parts if you're doing a pentagon. If you want to do a heptagon, divide it into 7 parts. Divide it into 5 parts, take your 5th one out to the end of your diameter, parallel lines, go back to your 2 and bring your 2 to the diameter. Get your diameter with your compass, full diameter, compass point on this end, swing down, compass point on the other end, swing down to find an intersection, and then you're going to go back up through where that number 2 hits the diameter line, and where it hits onto your circumference, the outside of your circle, is the length of your line or your side, and then you can just take that length and step it around the circle. Thank you.